From Target Field in Minneapolis, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound in this one, Zebby Matthews. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Just about to get started.
No, that's
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Whips it to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, left fielder.
And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. Singy, plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking at ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for him or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag, and they do get the second out of the inning.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 down, base is empty. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, low.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. The Twins coming up, no score. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for Detroit, Casey Mize. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Here's Byron Buxton. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting second, first baseman, Josh.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up to the left into foul ground. That's out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Cody Clemens.
And now for the Twins, Cody Clemens. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. And a foul ball. That one ran inside, almost got him. And he grounds one to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Batting fourth, shortstop, Brooks Lee.
Clemens, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. And that ends the inning. On to the second from Minneapolis. No score. Back in Minnesota. New inning getting started. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Up.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and very nicely done for the out. Ball one, no strikes.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Can't get there, too slow to get after it. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Zach McKinstry will hit next. Just missed. Second inning here, no score. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, on a bounce, safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if he can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. Foul ball there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Mize, an all-star a season ago, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. With the shift on, hits right into it. Torkelson steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Second baseman, Austin Martin.
Into center. Tracks it down for the out. 2 away now. Here's Royce Lewis.
Nope, outside.
Two down, nobody on.
Oh.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
That's the ball.
And that one almost got him.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And there's the strike. That's a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Now a pop-up on the infield. Bell settles underneath it. 1 down. Short hop liner handled it short. Sends it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman Spencer Torkelson.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count now 2-0. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. And Tork muscles one out of here. His first homer of the year, and the Tigers have the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across as we play game 1 of this 4-game series.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Detroit draws first blood on the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Twins, James Outman. Out towards right center field. 1 up, 1 down. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Just stop it. A great showcase of focus, athleticism, and hand-eye coordination. What a play.
Buxton takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one lifted to left. Green should have this one. And that will end the inning. So they go quietly there. On to inning number 4. It's the Tigers 1 and the Twins nothing. Back at Target Field, start of the 4th. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
That's a ball.
Ball to strike. Upstairs.
Nope, that's high.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 3. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Right side, hard hit. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Ball. Outside.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Inside, almost got him. Goes down looking. Tigers are shut down there. They lead it 1-0. Back in Minnesota. And now for the Twins, Josh Bell.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Makes the grab on the run. 1 away. And that is out of play.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Twins.
Brooks Lee, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Twins all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. McKinstry thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
In the air, left field. Larnach on the move. And there's one down. Left field. And it falls. And that's a one-out single. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers.
Hey!
Rogers not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Here comes the 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Meadows leads off first with one away. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe. A little bit high, maybe. Ball one.
Could use a ground ball here.
Nope.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Out towards right center field. Buxton on the move to the gap. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. And they lead by 2. Here comes Torque to the plate.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
There's a swing and a miss. Got him looking for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. They get a run on 2 hits. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. Bounce to the right side. Slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Twins, second baseman, Austin Martin.
Fouled off left side. Oh, 1 down. And that one wrapped foul. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
What a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back at target field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Riley Green getting ready to.
Now pitching.
The new pitcher in the game, Anthony Banda. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen. Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Two outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Colt Keith.
No, that's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Two down, nobody on. And that misses. And that's ball 3. a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. It's the Tigers 2 and the Twins nothing. Back in Minnesota. And now for the Twins, James Outman. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Out towards right center field. Meadows gets under it, and there's one down.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
High fly ball right field. Perez has a beat on it. 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Byron Buxton now at the plate. And there's a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Here's a 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And it remains 2-2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And that one hammered. Green going back. Out of here. He sends a rocket to left. Home run number 5 on the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Fouled off. He was late. You'll one. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That is the inning. But the Twins do get one back on this solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back at Target Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And the 0-2. That one just misses. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
A little bit high. Ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. That one well upstairs. And the count's full. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. One out man at first. And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Rudder takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and the count is 3-1. That one to first. Bell tossed to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Tigers 2 and the Twins 1. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Twins, third baseman Cody Clemens.
That's a ball.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside. And it's 2-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kenley Jansen, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hannafy also throwing. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line.
Grant Herter gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The Twins with the go-ahead run at the plate. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch.
Runner on the move, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And he dodges that fastball. Stays alive. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. On the ground to third. Long throw to first. And there's 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Martin in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. So the tying run at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back in Minnesota. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Taylor Rogers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
The 0-1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Martin. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Spencer Torkelson. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Tigers fail to make any noise as they're unable to add to their. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Kenley Jansen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Outman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the air, right field, Perez settles underneath it, and there's 2 down. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Jansen, multi-time All-Star, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 1-1 now. And that one fouled off.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
That one way inside. The Tigers holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Oh, that one almost gets him again. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Will Vest. Byron Buxton digs in now.
Amazing at bat last time up. Saw a bunch of pitches and ended up hitting one over the fence.
First pitch swinging.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
The 0-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one drifts inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
That's off the mark. And now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
On the ground, right side. And foul ball. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball 1 there. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Heading for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Twins tie it up. Now the second run is in. They lead it in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So runner at second, 2 down. Cody Clemens will hit next. Man at second. Way out front for strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Holton, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hennepy, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Man on second, 2 down. Hit in the air, center field. Meadows moving under this one. And that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers. Back at Target Field. Sands comes out trying to close it out. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. And a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Strike 2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Hit in the air, left field. And there's one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Twins trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers. So here's the cleanup hitter, Colt Heath. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Foul ball there. Sands is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs at the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Josh Bell. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boogie's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
And on the mound now, Joe Ryan. What do we need to know here? Just about to get underway, Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And that's how he gets started here in Minnesota. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Ball one.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1.
That's ball two.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still one challenge left for them. One away. One out man at first. Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit.
Yep, that ball went out.
Just starting out here at Target Field. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the second game of the series. Swings through that one for strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Inside, just missed.
That's a really good take.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 2 on, 1 out. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Bell feeds to second, out there. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. Tarek Skubal starting in this one. He's now won back-to-back Cy Young Award singing. First player to go back-to-back since Pedro Martinez.
Well, one thing about him is he gives it everything he has when he's out there. And if you're doing things on the mound like Pedro, that's definitely a good sign.
Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Nope, outside.
Swings and misses. One gone here. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Emmanuel Rodriguez. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Emmanuel Rodriguez with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Rodriguez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're...
Back to second safely. Nearly got caught in between there. Man at second. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number
James
30,
Outman, the next Twin up to hit.
Man.
Next offering is fouled back. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. Out number 3. On to the second. Back in Minnesota. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. 1 up, 1 down. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Up
That's
and
ball
in.
3.
Full count now.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3-2. Payoff pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. Martin going back on it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. So digging in, Zach McKinstry. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hey.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Second inning here. No score. On a line. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. First offering, foul tip, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw. Save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Man at second. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Lewis around third. Now a long throw home. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here's Josh Bell. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored the game. Bell getting to start at first, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and his batting average this season is over .310. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1 on, nobody out. A run in at bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to...
Now a diving stop at third. There's one. A sensational double play.
Well, one thing you expect from your man on the hot corner is a strong arm. On display right there as he makes the diving stop, throws from the knees to start a double play. Wow.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jones.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
That's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Good job to fight that one off. And the 0-2. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Got it. 2 down.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter on the ground. And that one handled. Inning over. Tigers lead 1. They trail here 1-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now for the Twins, Austin Martin. Swing and a bouncer. Jones in plenty of time to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. He swings and fouls one off.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Rodriguez
Ball.
at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of his zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, nobody on. That's in there. Rodriguez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So that removes their last challenge. The 2-2. On the ground, right side. And the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. But they still all set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Colt Keith.
Nope, that's inside.
And that one fouled off. Bounce to the right side and foul ball. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, he's safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Dylan Dingler digs in now.
Ball.
Lined, and that's a base hit. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there. Now fly ball to right center. Makes the grab. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Ground ball to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Jones in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Ball.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Bottom 4, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Well, these Twins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Ball.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Royce Lewis. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ball 1, no strikes. Ripped to third and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Fought off foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strike. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Torkelson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Caught him looking for the K.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Carpenter stands in now and watches strike 1. Line drive. And there's 2 away. One for 2. This one in the air center field. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Halfway home. All even. 1 apiece. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Twins, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Well, these Twins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
The 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
2-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Ryan Reidler.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings through that. And that's a strikeout looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's the left fielder, Austin Martin. Grounded out his first time. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
That's out.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. That is the inning. Back at Target Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Stepping in, Wenzel Perez. Ball one there. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. On the ground right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Ball, that's outside. Yeah.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Ball, that's just out.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Too high. Ball.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. Parker Meadows will hit next.
Hey!
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Now one
That's
missed.
ball 3.
That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw, and he's out.
Got him on the tag.
Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him. Right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
Bottom of the 6th, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Luke Keeschel. Late swing fouled off. That's to third. Zips it across. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
In the air, right field, Perez ranging back. 2 away now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. Back in Minnesota.
Now pitching for
They hand the
Twins,
ball over to a new
number
arm,
48,
Justin Topa.
Justin Topa.
On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first. That's the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Score remains tied 1-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, James Outman. Fastball is outside. First signs of movement in that bullpen out there. Brennan Hannafy, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Holton getting cranked up as well. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Perez makes a nice grab at a full sprint. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Out front, rip foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Got him swinging. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back at Target Field, we go to the 8th. Kerry Carp. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the top of the wall. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Keishel throws to first in time. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Wenzel Perez. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Here's the sac fly situation.
In the air to left center. Martin should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags from 3rd. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. That one fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. And we're in the top of the 8th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That's a ball. Ball, that's out.
That one to first. Bell handles the chance. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brennan Hannafy. Well, 1-run game leading off Josh Bell. On the ground right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. But it kicks foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. This one's driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Austin Martin, the next Twin up to hit. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. One out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. This to third. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away. Out towards right center field. Perez drifts towards it. And that will end the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. Through 8 full, you're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in.
Now pitching for the
So a
Twins,
lefty out of the pen,
number
Cody
57.
Funderburk.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Full extension makes the catch. What a play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You could absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Out to short. And that's an out.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman.
Here's Jahmai Jones. Fouled off down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Popped up. Keisha settles under it. And that is that. Tigers fail to make any noise. Score remains 2-2. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Kyle Finnegan. He's 1 for 3, picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
That's a ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Another 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Brings it in with a nice running grab. Out number 2. So up next for Minnesota, James Outman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And a big swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Ball 1.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out. On to extra innings. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Spencer Torkelson. Goes to second, safe there.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Normally, you wouldn't mind giving up first base, but the power waiting on deck might change your thinking a bit. Bad spot for the pitcher here in this count.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for them now. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swings and misses. And a full count now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting in a chase right there, but
Eric Shelton out of the...
really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air, left field. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 runs in. The relay. He's in there. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing of the bat to drive in 2. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. Out towards right center field. Outman has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 1. Back at target field. On to the bottom of the 10th. Royce Lewis now at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Tying run at the plate. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And this game is tied.
Talk about a clutch swing. bat, he just changed this game in a big way. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Swings over the top of that one. Winning run at second, no outs. And we're in the last half of the 10th. And a count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Kreidler swings through it for strike 1.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The winning run on second base. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy. New pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler Holton. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And that is out of play. Here's your 1. Tap foul at the plate. Tied at 4. Swings and misses. Struck him out. That ends the inning. Back in Minnesota. Now we go to the 11th. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Man at second.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
This one in the air right field. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
The Tigers with the go-ahead run at third, and we're here at the top half of the 11th. Pitch misses there. Ball 2.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
3-2 now.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
A strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground.
On the ground to first. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's the second baseman, Jahmai Jones. High fly ball, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Dingler in to score. And they've got the lead in extra innings. On the corner for a strike. Out towards right center field. Outman on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And back at target field. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Luke Keeschel getting ready to. Runner takes off for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Stays alive. Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder, number 33, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. One away with a runner at third. And the home team trying to pull it out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Twins.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
The Tigers trying to close out a one-run lead, and we're in the bottom of the 11th. To third, and it goes just foul. The Twins down to their final strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Twins with the winning run at the plate. And here in extra innings. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
0-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out.